Hey YouTube. I don't know how much of this he's gonna let me do. Can you see his little... My cousin thinks he has a mullet. Anyways, this is kind of in response to my pumping video. I've had a lot of comments about my supply, and I almost wish I wouldn't have said anything because I think I freaked a lot of moms out. Please keep in mind that that's what I pump. Sorry, it's glow in the dark, whatever. What I pump is what he eats the next day. So I'm not just banking all that in the freezer. That's like what goes back into his bottles the next day. And I pack him, there we go. He's got the hiccups. I pack him 5 4-ounce bottles to go to daycare with. So then he eats on those from like 7 to 6. So that's what he eats during the day. So I pack him 20 ounces a day. Somebody asked how much I feed him. And breastfed babies, they know when to stop eating. Like, you don't have to measure ounces. So they can't eat too much. Say hi, Deke. And they can't eat too little. And there's no such thing as a fat baby. So don't worry about a specific amount. When they're full, they'll stop eating. So in the beginning, if you're a new mom and you're pumping like 2 ounces, holy crap, that's fantastic. Don't even freak yourself out. He's almost 3 months old. So you have to remember that's a big difference between a 2-week-old and a 3-month-old. Oh, I know. He's a handful. He's a handful. And he's starting to teeth, which I'm going to do a video maybe about him next. But I felt it was a little bit more important right now. Wow, that's really bad. I'll just keep talking. Okay, so I used to pump, I would be ecstatic when his first month of life when I'd pump 4 ounces after he ate in the morning. So that was huge for me. Where are you going? And then towards the end of the first month, beginning of the second month, I'd get 6 ounces in the morning, and that was just crazy mad supply. So I think really if you're getting an ounce or two after he's eaten, that's a huge, because if you think about it, if you didn't, you may not have known this, your baby's a lot more efficient than a pump can ever be. I can feed him after I've pumped. So don't think that you can measure how much you're making or producing off of what you're pumping, because there's no true measure. Such a handful. Okay, so last month, I was when I first went back to work last month, I went back on July 14th, and I was pumping every 2 to 3 hours like he used to eat. And it's all about supply and demand, ladies. I ended up making my supply like it is now. And yeah, sure, it's great to say, oh yeah, I pumped 54 ounces today. That's wonderful. It sucks. It's a double-edged sword, because I wake up so engorged some mornings that I have to pump before I can feed him because he can't latch on. Other times we'll be out shopping, and it's painful because it's he's not eating enough. Today I'm trying to get my supply to come back down just a little bit, because it's just too much. It hurts, basically, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So today I only pumped this morning, and I'm just kind of suffering through today and tomorrow because I'm with him. So I'm just gonna let him eat what he wants to eat, and hopefully that'll even me out a little bit. And I've gone to, as you can tell by my times, pumping easy turbo every 4 hours instead of every 2 or 3, because I just don't want to make quite that much. It can be painful. If you're a stay-at-home mom, I'm so envious. Why would you even pump? I don't even know. I would just feed when he's hungry and call it a day. I mean, I know it'd be nice to have a little bit in your freezer, but if you could just stay home with the baby and feed them whenever they're hungry, I think that's fantastic. That's really bad. I'm sorry. Oh, that's his pissy face. Aw, he's got the hiccups. I don't blame him. Okay, so I've been also cutting back the time. I only pumped this morning. Let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, last month when I was doing every 2 to 3 hours in the beginning, I was only pumping 30 ounces a day total, And of course he wasn't eating quite as much then, but I don't know. That's kind of an idea. Oh. Okay, here's a few things I've learned from Breastfeeding Support Group. And if you have one, check your hospital. They're wonderful. And it's not just for all about breastfeeding. It's just nice to network with other moms. Oh, poor guy. He's just annoyed. Okay, so fenugreek is supposed to help your supply. It does make you smell like maple syrup. I don't know, I've never had it, but there's a girl in the support group who takes it, and you can smell her from like 3 people away. Oh, baby. Let's see here. Sage and parsley can decrease your supply. Learned that the other day in the support group. At least that's what the lactation consultant said. Oh, my goodness. And if you're pumping and you stop, you get like 3 letdowns of feeding. Poor guy. He's got the hiccups where he just burped, and now he's coughing. This outfit's huge. It's like a 9-month. Went through his closet and I took out all the 3-month stuff. Oh. He needs to use the bathroom. Hasn't gone yet today. Okay. And, so if you were pumping, sorry. It also doesn't help that he has colic and he's teething. Oh, I know. Supposed to be bounced. Okay, so if you are pumping, a way to get a lot more, and I want you to see this, is to, like, kind of massage down. So when you're pumping, kind of massage your breasts a little bit. Before, after, during is when I used to. I don't want any extra now. And you can get a lot more that way. So hopefully that helps. If you're pumping, like I said, just a couple ounces, that's great. Why need more if you're at home with your baby? I would love to make exactly what he needs. Make life so much easier. But unfortunately I have to work. So hopefully that helps make anybody feel better. You know, don't worry about it. As long as your baby's growing, why stress about it? Although he begs to differ, huh? See? Okay, I'm bored. I'm going to try to do a video about him today. We'll see if he lets me. If not, this is him, so a little fussy. I can't wait till all this colic's gone. But, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.